Translating Christianese for Nerds Part 2. What is salvation? You know zombie apocalypse movies? You're watching a video specifically geared toward nerds, so I'm gonna assume yes. Imagine one of those types of stories, but what's unique about this one is that everybody's infected from birth, they just don't turn into a zombie until later in life. Good, bad, rich, poor, there's no measurement to this. If you're human, you're infected. Until one day, by some miracle, a child's born that's just free of illness. A cure is developed from his blood and is offered freely to anyone who chooses to accept it. And then a quarantine is set up for those who chose to accept the cure, and those people are saved. But of course, those who did not choose to get the cure can't go into the quarantine. It's not a measurement of how sick they are versus how sick other people are. If you're still sick, you can't go into a quarantine. You need the cure. In a very basic way, this is what salvation in Jesus is. Everyone on earth is kind of infected with sin and a sinful desire. And if we want a healthier life on this earth and be in heaven someday, we need to be cured. Again, this is in no way a measurement of how good or bad somebody is. We are all equally sinners, and therefore we all equally need Jesus. We've all sinned, and Jesus is the only cure to sin. So when Christians say saved, we just mean that we've accepted the cure to sin. It's not saying we're better than or holier than. In fact, it's really the exact opposite of that. It's an admission that we are sinful and are incapable of curing ourselves of it. Therefore, we need to be saved.